A Texas middle school teacher was put behind bars on allegations she repeatedly had sex with one of her students, a 13-year-old. On December 20th, police arrested 27-year-old.
Oh my God, 27? How down bad you gotta be to on a 13-year-old, man?
But personally speaking, I've never seen this explicit of a relationship on paper described between a child and an adult.
Y'all see the title? The teacher allegedly has sex with her 13-year-old student, sent him money on Cash App. 13 years old is crazy. But only on Breezy's Life is too easy. We're back in the building with yet another reaction video. 13 years old is crazy, man. But I'm not gonna lie. I feel like with this type of stuff, it only be because like the parent finds out or like somebody else finds out. The student and the teacher just be f***ing, you know? Because I guarantee you, if that boy is getting, I'm just being real, if that boy is getting some play at that young age, I don't think he'd be, I don't know. You never know. She could have, it says allegedly, but she could have been the one that was initiating it. But he's 13, bro. That's out of this world, bro. But, so she can get called a pedophile. She can get called a child predator, whatever you want to call it, sex offender. She needs to be put on that list. Because a 13-year-old, I'm assuming you got to be a teacher. You got to be over 18, over 21. You got to be pretty goddamn old, bro. Well, not that old, but you got to be over the age of consent. And this man's 13. Let's get to it.
Nobody wants to see their child in a situation like that.
A Texas middle school teacher was put behind bars on allegations she repeatedly had sex with one of her students, a 13-year-old. On December 20th, police arrested 27-year-old.
Oh my God, 27? How down bad you gotta be to on a 13-year-old, man? That's like damn near half your age. 27, you gotta have a mental illness to be a 13-year-old boy. Come on, bro, you're 27, you mean to tell me, look, it's because you're a woman. Do you know how easy it is for you to get a man that wants to have sex with you, bro? All you gotta do is walk outside and just be, who wants to It'd be better to a random nigga that's ugly than a 13-year-old. I'm saying they both bad, but you know, it's the lesser of both evils. You feel me? This is stupid.
Adriana Ruyan in Laredo, Texas, on charges of sexual.
I mean, she said it continuously. I'm assuming a 13-year-old at that dick.
Abuse of a child, improper relationship between educator and student, and indecency with the child.
But personally speaking, I've never seen this explicit of a relationship on paper described between a child and an adult.
Law and Crime spoke with KGNS news anchor and investigative reporter Brenda Camacho, whose station first broke the story. She says the arrest affidavit alleges shocking details, including Ruyan.
She looks young as hell, though, bro. She does not look like 27. She looks like she could be in middle school.
Sexual intercourse and sexual contact with the boy on a dozen occasions, even during school hours.
The text messages that were
This is what I'm saying, bro. There's no way that they was continuously doing that and that he had a problem with it. Somebody had to have found out and then told on her. I'm just being real, because if you know most boys at this age, I don't know, he's probably going through puberty. He's probably like, oh, I'm getting pussy. He probably ain't tripping. Somebody had to have told on him. I mean, I don't know.
Shown were from August to November, which is kind of when the case started to unfold. Just very detailed content that we were ourselves, our news organization, didn't feel comfortable airing to the public just from how detailed and explicit they were.
According to the UISD website, Ruyan was a teacher as well as 7th grade basketball and track coach at Antonio Gonzalez Middle School, which is a part of the United Independent School District known as UISD, the largest school district in Laredo. The school district reportedly was very tight-lipped on the investigation, never naming Ruyan as the teacher involved in the crime.
They sent a press release out to the media, basically referring to a case in which an employee of theirs was arrested. In that statement, they explained that they had done an investigation, that their police department performed the investigation, and that the employee was let go over the course of them looking into it. So we kind of just went based off of that. We reached out to the district to ask for the name of the employee because we had not received any police reports thus far mentioning any sort of district employee being arrested.
Oh, but this is what I'm saying, baby. You're not ugly. Like, you could go and get you a nigga that's at least 18. Goddamn, like you. Oh my god, you at work all the time, so you decide, oh yeah, I'm a 13-year-old. How can you live with yourself knowing that you're doing this? People around you looking at you crazy, and at the same time, it don't matter what people think about you, but still, baby, god damn, like. You need to get locked up for a little bit for some time for this. I don't care if he was down with it. If a fucking 27-year-old man was fucking a 13-year-old girl, you know, even if she was down with it, that nigga still gonna get put away for a long ass time. Or for a good amount of time. So she should too. I don't care if he was enjoying it.
So
I mean, that might be bad for him because his pussy just left and he's 13. Look, he might be a little.
The district told us it
might be a little frustrated.
A minor, they could not release any further details aside from the statement that was published. And so we had to do a little bit of digging ourselves.
The case came to light on November 27th when a UISD criminal investigator responded to the middle school after the 13-year-old boy's parents reported the allegation. The parents reported...
What did I just tell you? What did I just say? Because I know he didn't report it, but how did they find out?
Stated to investigators they became suspicious when the boy spent more than $130 at a local Academy sporting goods store.
It was the parents of that teenager who kind of spearheaded this whole case. They said that at the beginning of November of this year, they started noticing that the teen had a lot of money, disposable income, to purchase things during the shopping spree.
She was giving him money.
Where he got that money, into which he said he got it from, quote, good friends. And in the, I believe, days following that, the stepfather of the teen finally obtained his phone and went through Cash App. I believe that was the app where they saw the transactions, and they noticed a name, Adriana Ruyan.
Camacho explains, according to the affidavit, a deeper dive into the teen's phone revealed inappropriate text messages stored under the name Adriana with pink heart emojis.
Obviously, sexual content. There was...
Hey, that nigga pulling himself some bitches, bro. Come on, man. She's twice your age. You fucking her in school too? I know I wasn't doing that shit, bro. I know this is bad, but you know, it's like, I don't know, man. It's weird. Like if this was gonna be happening with an old man and a woman, it's still bad. But niggas gonna look at that. I guarantee you, when that was happening, if he was telling his friends like, oh, you fucking her. Cause like it's not like a rite of passage. I hate to say like it's just being real though about how it is. If somebody was if I was to be telling my homies, oh yeah, I'm this teacher and she's bad, niggas ain't gonna be like, oh, we finna tell. They gonna be like, oh, bro, you doing your shit, like, you know, like you having it. It ain't the same, bro. Like for an old nigga a girl, that's not it. I guarantee you, nah, that still ain't it, man. But I told you, it was the parents that found out. Look, I don't know why she was tricking on this nigga while him. Wow.
Also mentions of pregnancy. Ms. Furian in those messages allegedly points to the fact that she could have been pregnant on multiple occasions.
Okay, see.
Been stating at one point,
what?
From the affidavit, that it is difficult to get pregnant sometimes. So it could be assumed that it was a very sexual relationship. At times, based off of the way it was explained, it seemed like they were having this sexual relationship on campus during school hours, in between classes, it seemed like. And according to the arrest affidavit, there was a mention of, well, there's a lot of evidence collected, of course, the teen's phone, as well as handwritten letters that were from allegedly Ms. Furian to the teen. That is what is alleged in those letters. And there was also a mention of a 9-month relationship in
Oh
that
my
specific
God.
letter and the want to get pregnant. According to the text messages, though, or according to the arrest affidavit, they assume that the relationship began in May, but it's possible it could have been longer. But what we do know is that in November, it is when it ended due to the stemming of this investigation.
The discovery of the text messages by his family even prompted the young teen to run away from his home. His stepfather reportedly contacted.
I told you he was enjoying that shit. He know he on an older girl. He like, man, I'm having my way. They kind of just spoiled it for him, but at the same time, nah, this is up. She's 27, bro. Like, you gotta be crazy. You are flirting, and allegedly having conversations. Well, it ain't even alleged no more. It happened. Having conversations with a 13-year-old boy about you getting pregnant. So was you just not finna tell nobody that he was a father if that did happen? I don't even know how that's possible. You were just finna have a kid. Oh my God. You know what? I'm not even gonna put that past her. She just trying to him, have a kid and just stop messing with him. If that was her motive, I don't even care what the motive is. This is wild. This is crazy.
The number on his phone listed as Adriana, and at some point during their conversation, she had.
But you gotta look at it. Think about it. He probably 13. I don't know what his situation or what his parents got going on, but he might not be having money like that. She's tricking on him, giving him money, and he's looking at it as a win-win situation. She paying him a
admitted to.
Nah, she was trying to get pregnant, bro. She was trying to get pregnant with that nigga. She probably trying to get a
being
baby.
The boy's teacher, and even requested to go to their home to help assist his parents in finding the boy, who was eventually found physically safe.
Still during that time, Ms. Horian continued to call and call and call, wanting to stop by the house and explain herself. Consistently, you kept saying that she was admitting to doing wrong, but it was mentioned in there that she admitted to the father that there was no sexual relationship, according to the affidavit.
When the allegations were made public, it's been reported that the teen.
Like, let's be real. I'm sorry. I'm just being real about what I'm seeing in this picture. She look kind of cute, bro. Like, baby, you could get you an older nigga. I don't know what the hell's going on with these people nowadays. Like, what the
the affidavit.
When the allegations were made public, it's been reported that the teen became emotionally.
She's not ugly at all. So I'm trying to figure out, I don't understand if you just at work so much, you think a 13-year-old is attractive as a 27-year-old. You need help.
Distraught and devastated. He since received professional medical
care.
According to the affidavit.
When the allegations were made public, it's been reported that the teen became emotionally distraught and devastated. He since received professional medical care to cope with this overwhelming situation.
That nigga's mad.
The need to, or the want to hurt himself because of his expression of self-infliction or wanting to impose self-infliction. He was taken to the hospital, and from that point on, it was mentioned that he was taken to a mental facility.
Y'all just took away
Police say Ruyan continued to make calls to the teen's phone to request to go to their home in attempts to explain herself, but the teen's parents decided to file a criminal complaint. On November 28th, Ruyan called investigators to meet in person, but she denied that her relationship with the boy was sexual, despite text messages and photos over the course of 2 months allegedly proving otherwise.
During the police interview with United ISD, she explained that she was in the wrong, but that she has a tendency of wanting to help others. And when asked if it was sexual, she denied that to the officer.
What does that have to do with anything?
She did say that she was let go, and she understood that the reason was because of the situation.
In a recorded conversation with the teen's parents, Ruyan admitted she had done something wrong, stating to them, "I know I messed up. I'm an adult and should have known better."
And aside from her saying that she knows she's done wrong, she also said that she's seen instances like this happen and she never thought it would happen to her.
Over the course of this year alone,
you f***ed on a 13-year-old. What did you think was going to happen? You didn't think you was going to get caught, did you? She was cash apping this man. That's crazy. Well, this boy.
Crime has reported on more than a dozen cases involving teachers having sexual relationships.
And they all, I was finna say, they all white. This Come on,
with their
baby.
young students. In Tennessee, former fourth grade teacher Alyssa McCommon was arrested twice, accused of having sex with a now 15-year-old. She's reportedly pregnant with his child. McCommon is charged with rape of a child and illegal contact with a victim. In Las Vegas, former teacher Caitlin Glover was arrested for lewdness with the child after she allegedly engaged in a sexual relationship with the student for 4 years. The victim told police Glover would send them explicit messages and perform sex acts. And in Missouri, a teacher who used to be a special education teacher is accused of sending a 16-year-old student nude photos of herself on Snapchat. The victim told police Ricky Lynn Laughlin also tried to pressure him into having sex. All suspects here say they're
he told her himself?
not guilty. But is this a common problem in Laredo, Texas? Camacho explains not necessarily.
I can't say that as far as cases that are out in the public eye, you don't see these cases as often here in town. I honestly can't even remember the last time we had a case like this much in the spotlight anytime soon. Probably more than a year ago, if I could pinpoint a time. First, I wouldn't say that these types of cases are frequent, but it's also safe to say that it's possible that these aren't as frequently reported. It's my understanding that word was starting to spread amongst the school that this was happening. So while these cases are very rare, reporting wise, you never know what is actually happening.
Rian was eventually arrested by the United ISD Police Department, but she later bailed out after a $175,000 bond was posted on her behalf. On the same day of Rian's arrest, the school district where she worked released a statement seemingly in reference to her arrest, although they don't identify her in the statement. UISD said the former employee was placed on leave once they were made aware of the allegations and that the employee no longer works for the district. As for the boy involved in the case at this time, it's unclear if the teen is back in school or still seeking mental health treatment. Reporting for Law and Crime, I'm Elizabeth Milner.
What is he seeking mental health? Well, I'm not going to speak on that because I don't know what happened. I don't know what he felt from that relationship or whatever you want to call it, but these girls gotta chill out, man. They be trying to act like the males are the only pedophiles out there. Well, they get some woman pedophiles out there too, man, and they gotta chill.
I came in on flame, they ain't know my name. Shot my main thing, pull up white rings, pull on up braids. She don't like fame, she claim I changed, but I'm still the same.
Also mentions of pregnancy, Miss Rian, and